Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and I'm about to say something that shouldn't be controversial in the slightest, but in today's day and age is incredibly controversial, and that is that all illegal aliens are criminals and all illegal aliens should be punished in the United States. Now again, that should not be controversial in the slightest. Look, it's right in the name. Illegal alien. Illegal as in not in compliance with the law. Federal law in the United States of America says that you cannot just willy-nilly come into the United States without the proper authorization. No, if you do, that is a crime and that is punishable by law. So what I just stated is a fact, but sadly there are so many people who refuse to recognize it as a fact, including all of the elites of today's Democrat Party. You see, for the Democrats, they know that illegal migration is a crime, that those illegal aliens should all be punished. But the thing about Democrat politicians of today is that they view each and every illegal alien that comes into the United States as a future Democrat Party voter. So, for the Democrat politicians, where all they care about is their own power and their own wealth going forward, it's constituents' well-being be damned. I mean, who cares that illegal migration places a roughly $130 billion a year burden on U.S. taxpayers? Who cares that having all these illegal aliens come into the United States exposes law-abiding U.S. citizens to a whole host of deadly diseases, to the threat of being murdered by these illegal aliens, as many law-abiding U.S. citizens have been murdered by illegal aliens in the past? They don't care about any of that. For these Democrat politicians, it's all about themselves, all about their own political power, so they're all for open borders. But as unimpressive as these Democrat politicians are, they are at least smart in one regard. They understand that saying you're pro-open borders, it's not really a popular thing to say in the United States of America, since open borders, that idea is incredibly unpopular among U.S. voters. So a lot of these Democrat politicians, so many of the Democrat politicians who are running for president in 2020, they claim, oh no, we are not for open borders. No, we would never support that. See, they claim that because they don't want to admit, just in those words, that they support open borders. But listen to what they're actually saying. These people do support open borders. They support the exact thing that is open borders. And look, I can give you an example here. So at the Democrat debates last month, late June, you had so many of the Democrats on stage raising their hand when asked who here would support decriminalizing illegal border crossings into the United States. And you had a bunch of them raising their hand, including California Senator Kamala Harris. So Harris raised her hand at the debate, said that she's all for decriminalizing illegal border crossings, which equates to open borders, but she knows how unpopular it is to say open borders. So this past Friday when Kamala Harris was on The View and she was asked a question about this, you had Kamala Harris saying, oh no, I understand that we need to enforce our borders, we can't have open borders. And then she got flustered by a question from Meghan McCain right after, and Kamala Harris comes back out and says that she doesn't want people to be punished for illegally entering the United States. Going back once again to, without saying the words, admitting that she's for open borders. And it's not just Kamala Harris. So many of the roughly 24 Democrats seeking the White House in 2020 are for open borders, including all of the frontrunners. Look, they won't admit the term because they know how unpopular it is, but make no mistake about it, when you listen to what these people are saying, without saying the words, they are all admitting that they are in favor of open borders. Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, you name it, they are all for open borders. And for the next 15 plus months, you're going to have all these Democrats continuing to make claims. We're not for open borders. We're not radical. But make no mistake about it, they are for open borders. This Democrat Party of today is incredibly radical, and they will sell out the United States of America, sell out your well-being as a law-abiding American citizen every single chance they get when they believe they can personally profit off it, including on the open borders front. That's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.